Warning. The following podcast has been approved for free thinkers. If you are not that type of individual, this listen may be difficult. Enjoy.
All right, peace and black power for at least the next hour. Welcome to the Fresh Juice Podcast. I'm your humble host, Juice. Got my special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying?
NSE JP He.
Yeah,
What's good?
What's going on? So, it is real powerful, real special for y'all today. My first real interview, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't exactly know how most people start their shit off. So, I'm going to start it off with something fun, right? What's your favorite song you ever made?
My favorite song?
Yeah.
It probably had to be like... Bro, honestly, I don't have a favorite song because it's like all of them like speak to me differently. You know what I'm saying? Like I might hear a song, I might listen to one of my songs that might not hit as hard as my other song, but that song I know where I was in my life. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it mean more to me through that aspect. But I have a lot of songs that's like really pieces of me, bro, to be honest. Okay. So it's like I can't really say what's my favorite song because then I would have to say that's my favorite moment of life. And I don't really have a favorite moment.
I feel you. So they like snapshots. Like it's like explaining what's your favorite picture. Like
yeah.
Okay. So let me ask this then, because I know this up here for me. Where does translator rank on your, you know what I'm saying, shit? Because that's my shit right there. You feel me?
Thanks, bro.
Hell yeah, come on, man.
Translator, bro, honestly, I love that song. Like, I still fuck with that song. But it's like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's one of them songs that was like, I was really trying to figure out what I was trying to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, musically, like, that song is literally off me coming back from 2 or 3 years of me not releasing any music. Right. Like, I was literally just bullshitting for like two and a half years. So, like, when I came back, that was one of the first songs that I made after me going through everything that I was going through. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, it does rank high. Like, definitely top 10.
Hell yeah.
Def top 10.
Yeah, okay, okay. That's what.
Probably not as high as everybody would think it would be.
I mean, but shit, hey, not being funny, top 10, you got a lot of music. You feel me?
I know, bro.
That's why I've been trying, bro. You feel me? That's why I've been wanting to get up with you, because I'm like, bro, I used to go to KZoo telling people about you. You know what I'm saying? Like my bro Darian, shout out to Lamont. He make music and shit too. You know what I'm saying? And he started off kind of, you know what I'm saying, trying to rap, but he knew that wasn't really exactly his lane. So he got to the melodies and the hooks real fast. So I started telling him, I started showing him your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Cuz been doing this shit for years. You feel me? Like when I was in high school, I'm like, damn, because you was already in high school and I was in middle school, you feel me? So I'm like, this nigga already, you know what I'm saying, got videos, doing shit, pushing himself with a group, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, bro, so shit, out of all that music, all them years, you know what I'm saying? Shit, if that's your top 10, that shit special. So
Right.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it.
I did that. I appreciate y'all too.
Hell yeah, come on,
tuning in or listening, because like, what's crazy is people don't really realize how like niggas will get complacent with themselves and forget who they really are. You gotta think like a lot of us started at a certain point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And like it's a blessing for me to even have one person that appreciate or admire the work that I'm putting in, because you could be doing this and people just look the other way. You know? The fact that people is actually paying attention to me, like or more so learning or inspired or what have you, just clicking on it. Like, I'm grateful for all of that.
Hell yeah, man. Like, gotta be appreciative to the listeners, you know what I'm saying? Without them, you know, like, some people, like, a lot of people make music for pleasure, you know what I'm saying, in therapy, like, which you serve a good purpose for that, right? But at the same time, of course, you want somebody to hear this shit. You want somebody to respect that shit, so.
Straight.
I feel you on that. So, the first real question I had was, like, would you say your musical talent, like, is it hereditary, or was you the, like, you know what I'm saying, rose out the concrete with the shit, like you was the first, you know what I'm saying, one that cultivated that?
That's a good question. Honestly, like, my family or our family, like even on both sides, my mom and my dad. My mom's side, not really, you know.
Yeah.
They're not really like. There's not too many entertainers or.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
My dad really is like the guy. Like he used to always sing. He used to always come up with little melodies, sing old school. He used to have a Cadillac ride me around sometimes, listening to all the old school music.
Yeah.
So I was already up on a lot of, like, when I was younger, a lot of people would have probably been listening to, I don't know, fucking the Backstreet Boys or something. I don't fucking know. Like, whatever
early 2000s was
Sammy or whatever that was out around that time.
Early 2000s was dark.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
I was listening to old school music like Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, the Isley Brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Real shit.
And when, you know, I'm glad that's in me, because if it wasn't, I probably wouldn't be able to do what I do today.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I credit my dad with
shit.
you know, putting me hip, or at least showing me what music or what having talent really is. Because I think that really came from him. And my mom can't really sing, but she has a really nice tone of voice.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
So I guess his singing voice and her tone of voice mixed together.
Damn, that's hard for you to, you know what I'm saying, come up with that. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense.
It's like, I guess that's where I got it from, because when I look around, it's like it's very few of us, in you know, in our family that have that talent, let alone can put it toward a beat and make a song.
Hell yeah.
Like I can't even, you know, like I come to a family reunion, like literally I'm the only nigga there that's a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm the only nigga there that could do a certain thing. So it's kind of like, it's trippy.
Yeah, if you want to know, hey, cuz, so what's good? So yeah, hey, I can relate to being one of the only rappers, but it's in my branch of the family, I'll say, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple more rappers.
No. I know you got some musicians, some real musicians, some real.
So yeah, my dad. That's my dad's side of the family. They like how you say, you know what I'm saying, your dad. Like my dad, I give it up to him, he to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I always want to hold myself as the greatest artist down here, you feel me? Even no matter who know me, you feel me?
Straight.
But I could never do it just off the strength of I live with the other one. You feel me? I always gotta like pay homage every morning.
You
feel me? So that's why I'm like, when I see people like shit, y'all, you know what I'm saying, Trav, you know Travis, like so shit, like when I see y'all taking off and you know what I'm saying, doing y'all thing and stepping out on y'all own, like, you know, like I guess that do for self mentality, you know what I'm saying, is prevalent in all our shit. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna get that shit to you.
Right. You 100% right, bro. Ain't nobody will give it to you. Well, you wanna know what's crazy? Like,
talk to me.
I I feel the struggle of like somebody just coming up, or somebody just starting something, anything. You could just be a chef, because it's so hard to just jumping off the porch, because one, you gotta have confidence. Two, you gotta actually be somewhat notable in your craft. I'm not saying you gotta be the best, but you gotta have potential and be open to learn. And you gotta see that you got a knack for it early, and like you said, it gotta be something that at least, if, like you said, you don't start off as the best, you like, damn, I could do this shit for 24 hours a day until I am the best. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that feeling. You know, I know exactly how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I really like, you know, admire the people that's like, you know, fuck what everybody's saying. I don't care. You don't like my shit. You don't like my shit. You don't like. I'ma still do what I want to do because I love to do it. And if I blow up, I'ma just laugh at y'all.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Yeah, if I say I don't make it, I still just spent 20 years doing what I love. You know what I'm saying? And trying at least. You feel me? And once I do make it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is anybody gonna say?
You want to know what's crazy? And I'm not even trying to drop this off the deep end right now and make it emotional.
Take it where you want.
But I was about to quit about a year ago.
Okay.
I was literally about to quit doing music. I was
talk about that.
Just done with it, because it was like my daughter, like my family, like it was a lot of stuff going on. Like I was really like, my back was against the wall, and I was like solely like one of the only providers. And then like when a man is hurting, a lot of people not gonna see it, especially women. Like, you actually got to sit a woman down and show them that. Or you got to sit somebody down and show. Men, we was raised to not cry, not show no emotion, not whatever. But we go out there and we work no matter what's going on.
Look it up.
I was really worried about, like, where I was going in life and the thoughts that I was having. It wasn't like, cohesive to who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of... You know, so I was having some of the thoughts I used to have when I was younger, and like those younger thoughts get me into a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man now.
Real life.
So like I had to like evaluate myself and check myself. You know what I'm saying? Like look in the mirror, like bro, you need to get off that bullshit. You NSE JP. You need to do what you got to do and remember who you are at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You took a lot of losses, but remember who you are. And that's what, you know what I'm saying, got me out there. Plus, I seen like a couple Nipsey Hussle videos. Like, I wasn't the biggest Nipsey fan, bro. I really wasn't. I'm more so like, I love West Coast music, but like, I listen to a lot of other West Coast artists. I listen to Nipsey too, of course. Nipsey shit back.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But I wasn't I wasn't the biggest Nipsey fan. But
I feel like he was on everybody's radar though, just because of what he was doing. You couldn't be a fan of hip hop and not know.
Right.
I know exactly what you mean.
So like, I'm scrolling one night, it's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I'm scrolling on Facebook, and I see people share these videos. And I click the video, and I see Nipsey say, never quit doing what you love. Yeah. If you quit, you should have never started. He said he had to work for damn near 16 years before he can really get to where he wanted to be in life. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So like, I was inspired, to not give up, because a lot of people that wish they could do what we do. Yep. And they can't. Yep. And
you holding somebody else's dreams with yours. And that can be a scary thing sometimes, but shit, sometimes it can be the inspiration you need though.
And the reason why I'm saying all this is because my daughter, right? My daughter's growing up. My daughter's 3 now, right? Okay. I swear to God, the time is flying by. Like I still can't even believe I have a kid. Right. So she's watching me do everything. She's watching, how I'm acting, how her mama acting. She, Hell yeah. And like, when she grows up, she's gonna start understanding things like dreams and hopes and working hard. And if she, even if I don't make it, if she see her dad tried this hard to make it, that's gonna inspire her to work hard in her dreams and be like, I'm gonna make it farther than my daddy, right? Or my daddy gonna be the stepping stone for me to do something great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wanted to be that example for my daughter. Right. So I'm like, I'm not stopping. I'm still getting money. Still take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still gonna do this music, regardless if I make it or not. My daughter gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Take that in, like, and whatever she want to do.
Right. Like your journey, basically, her dreams and the way she perceives how dreams work is perceived upon how you handle yours. Yeah. And that's real. Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy to say that. And just telling you, like, just from experience, from how I looked at my dad, that's so true. Just like the strength of the reason I got the hunger I got now and the reason I want to make it how I want it now. My dad got all the talent in the world, but he never really had the drive to be in front of everybody. He never really want, you know what I'm saying? He kind of had the feelings, but, like, it's all, it's a lot of shit that come with that spotlight and everything. So, at the end of the day, he just decided he didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? And so, so he chose to humble, play for the church every Sunday, like, and he still get to get off, you feel me? He still get to do his thing every week, but I always saw more potential in my dad, you know what I'm saying, when I was growing up. And so, once I really came into my own talents and he was looking at me too, you know what I'm saying? Like he respected what I was doing. Right. I told him like, no, we gotta make it. You know what I'm saying? Like I told him, I'm still putting them on songs, you know what I'm saying? 50 or not, you feel me? Like right. That shit don't never stop, you feel me? And that's the thing about music, at least you ain't gonna get no worse, you feel me?
And you almost feel like that. Yeah. You almost feel like, of course you got your things that you're doing it for, but you almost feel like that it's your responsibility to take upon that mantle that they tried. Even if like my dad, he told me a lot of stories about him doing some music, but even if he never told me directly, like, son, this was my dream, and if he never even told me that, I would have just been like, you know what, that's enough for me to be like, I'm gonna continue this. I'm gonna continue your name.
Right. Continue the legacy.
To the next generation. You know what I'm saying? And like, I hope my daughter looks at me and does the same thing. Like, all right, Pops, even if I make it, like, all right, Pops, you did this, I want to be better than that.
Hell yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? All that's doing is just creating you know, just helping her motivate herself to be better than what we was brought up around, you know?
Hell yeah, building a brand. Like, shit, the family is a brand too.
Yep.
Like, yeah, man. And so, at what time do you think you, I guess it's like a two-part question. When did you start doing music? And when I say doing music, I mean writing your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as black kids, we all do the, you know what I'm saying, remixing songs. Do like we all do hella hip hop shit growing up. You feel me? That's just what we do.
Right.
But when you start, you know, the difference in, you know, us sitting here is that we write music. So when did you start writing music, and then take that into when did you know, like, all right, damn, I'm above average with this shit?
Well, when I was in school, I was going to Sabbath.
Okay.
Honestly, bro. Yeah. Honestly, bro, I didn't like growing up. I always listened to music, bro. Like, I love listening to music. I used to have all the albums. My brother, he used to collect CDs when CDs was real hot. He had a nice car, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be just like this nigga at one point. So, like, you know, I'll be like, bro, let me borrow that CD. Let me get the Biggie. Let me get the JOO. Let me get the Nas. Let me get the, you know what I'm saying?
Classic shit.
Yeah, or if he ain't want to give it to me, I'll come sneak and take one, play it, give it back to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, you know what, man? I was like, I could do this. Let me try.
Okay.
Pull my notepad out. I'm like, zoo. It was terrible. Trash. I used to give up and stuff so fast if I wasn't good at it. I was good. If I was good at something, I was never stopping. But if I knew I wasn't good at something, I was just going to be like, it's over with, right?
Yeah, that ain't my thing.
I didn't understand practice and getting better yet.
So you was natural at enough things that you like, all right, I'm supposed to be fired and shit. If I ain't fired.
Man. I didn't understand the concept of getting better, you know?
Hell yeah.
So, like later on, probably like 5th or 6th, 7th grade, my friends used to freestyle. Like, I had a couple of my friends I went to school with, they would freestyle. And I would freestyle. And I don't know, man, around that time I was really into the movie 8 Mile.
Okay.
Like, I was really into, like, Eminem was one of my favorite rappers. Like, you won't catch a lot of niggas saying that. But, like, Eminem was literally one of my favorite rappers.
Lose Yourself was my first favorite rap song. Bro. I know exactly what you mean. I remember that year, bro. Like, people wasn't out here and people wasn't listening to music. That's the thing. You feel me? Bro. Like, I remember what the city was like when Eminem
dropped
like,
8 Mile and Lose
D12
Yourself
blowing up.
Out,
like,
and D12
people families was niggas don't remember that.
Niggas
cool,
don't
bro.
respect.
It's cool, bro.
Niggas don't respect real hip hop, bro. They don't respect. They respect rap. They don't respect real hip hop.
Yep.
So like when that came out, like, I was so inspired, man. I'm trying to battle rap everybody. I'm like, yo, you come here. Even if it was trash. Like, So like,
so you started with just straight bars. You was like, all right, I'm rapping on this.
I wouldn't even call it bars. I would just call it me saying some shit and try to rhyme.
I know what you said. Yeah, I'm saying like 16s or more. You know what I'm saying? You just straight rapping, just rapping.
Yeah. So you know, me and my friends, we go back and forth, lunchroom, art class, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And I liked it. We all had our own raps.
Hell yeah.
About ourselves, about our names. Not everybody got a rap about their name.
Okay.
My name is JP. I'm like Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
yeah.
You know, one of them raps, some jump rope.
Hell yeah,
raps.
exactly. Yeah. Everybody jump in.
So yeah. After that, you know, that went by. I really didn't even fuck with it. Didn't even know. Like, when I looked on the MTV and BET, I thought being in the studio was like a magical land. Like, you was getting sucked through the hole in Space Jam when Michael Jordan picked up the golf ball. I thought it was like a magical land where only rich people could go and people who own could go. But I didn't realize you could actually function it in your crib.
Yeah, you can do it yourself. Right.
It might not sound
I know what you're saying.
It's good quality, but you can. So, I might be getting a little bit too ahead of myself.
No.
When I went, the 9th grade, right? I had a lot of problems, bro, at home. Like, me and my mama was getting into it. My dad wasn't around like that. And, like, you know, they was kind of beefed out. You know, like, it was just a lot of different stuff, bro. I wasn't who I was supposed to be. Yeah. I didn't have the nicest clothes. I had a cousin who just always was shitting on me with the clothes. Jabos, everything. Alcyon, Adidas top 10s when they first start getting back hot. Like, you know, he would just shit on me. I used to just feel like nothing, bro. So I would put it... And even in school, I didn't care about school. I didn't want to pass school. I didn't care about passing school because nobody really... I felt like... Might not have been true. But I felt like nobody really cared about me. So I got me a notebook. And while class was going on, I would write raps. This nigga would be giving a full lecture. Like a test tomorrow. Like, test tomorrow, if you don't know this, you fell in the class. I'm writing a rap.
Nice. You
know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, I don't even know if I still got that notebook. That shit was all trash. But it was just like, you know, I was conditioning. Didn't even know it, but I was conditioning myself to get better down the line.
Shit you was practicing.
I got a cousin. I'm not even about to say his name. He rapped before me. He had his own, like how you got going on, he had his own setup. Okay. And this was before anybody even really was hip to this. It was only really a few niggas in this city with a setup like that. And niggas used to rap off Mixcraft. Mixcraft used to be the thing before niggas even knew what the fuck Pro Tools was. FL Studio was. It was Mixcraft. Niggas was downloading free trials and making songs, deleting the thing and getting another free trial.
Of course.
So the nigga brought me in. He made a whole bunch of songs. He had damn near an album. Yeah. I was so amazed, like, bro, you can do this? Yeah. And he threw me on the song. He threw me on the song. And the first song that I ever was on me speaking, I was singing. Okay. Now, granted, I was not a singer. Right. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if he didn't want me to actually have a rapping verse. Yeah. Or what have you. But I was stuck singing the hook, right? Yeah. I didn't even really like singing hooks, but I liked it. You know, I like making music.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So, I fell in love ever since, bro. So I'm like, I begged him like every day, bro, let's make another song. Yeah. He ain't really. Yeah. Me and him end up kind of falling out back then. So I kind of went my own way. I started finding out stuff about myself by not being around him and start making my own friends, my own crew, shit like that. Hell yeah. And I started getting better. Nice. So by my senior year, I was ready to at least let niggas hear something. Hell yeah. My mom, my 11th grade year was so bad for me. My mom was just on my case about everything, and I wasn't even doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really didn't care about life like that. And I know that sounds kind of backwards, but so one day she picked me up from school. She's like, I found your notebook. I found all your notebooks with all your little raps in it. You know, you cussing in there. My mom, you know how my mom is.
Hey, come on. Yeah.
You know, she like, yeah, you cussing in there, saying this, I ain't gonna lie, like, you good, but you shouldn't be doing all of that. Right. Now, I'm 14, 15 years old, you know, and there was some shit in there, bro, like some shit I didn't even know I was fucking saying. I'm just rapping. Right. So, like, I actually took that into consideration. Like, I wasn't about to stop fucking cussing or nothing. But, like, I actually took that into consideration because, like, it was very vulgar. It was very vulgar. Like, it was like, fuck you, bitch. Suck my dick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me ask you this. So, do you think cutting out the curses, you know what I'm saying, helped you with your substance?
I say taking away a little more aggression definitely helped. Okay. Because I was so angry with life that it came out through my raps, and I really didn't know how to control it yet or say it the way I wanted to say it. So it was coming out very straightforward, like how I would say it to a motherfucker right in front of my face. Right. But rhyming. Exactly. So when she said that, you know, I was like, whatever. My 12th grade year, that whole summer, I lost a lot of weight. I started making confidence in myself. Getting confidence in myself. I started, just buying shit, getting money. A couple girls was coming my way. Stuff like that. So I started back doing the music. Now for Christmas, my mother bought me a mic.
Dope.
Microphone looked just like this one right here.
Cool.
And I was just like, I cried because like my mama didn't really like support me in a way that I felt like I wanted to be supported. That could be, niggas could be like, oh bro, you just being soft. But like, I would enjoy.
I feel you, man.
Looking up in the stands and seeing my mom at some of my basketball games or my football games or my track meets or maybe like patting me on the back and being like, keep rapping, son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was looking for that. So like when she gave me that was like her thing of telling me like, I'm supporting what you're doing, even if I don't support what you're doing. And I was still living with her at the time. So like I had a basement all to myself.
Dope. That's always the best.
After that, bro, it was off to the races. I'm sorry. Sometimes I start to talk too much, bro. But like,
hell no, bro.
After that, it was off to the races.
That's what this supposed to be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Yeah, man. Like, and the reason I asked you that question about the curses, like, I had a similar situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, So,
it's always a weird vibe when your parents find out what you really doing in life.
Yep. And like, and that's why I was like, but the fact that you had a moment where you had to revamp what you was doing and really think about it, that's probably the reason you didn't have so many. No matter whenever you stop, you can always come back, reinvent yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get back to you because you had that initial moment of it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people just do something starting off and rapping and just stay the same. You feel me? And so. Yeah, bro, like, yeah, man, I'm putting this shit down, like, this is what I need. But yeah, you don't want to be stagnant in that shit, so that's real dope, man.
Yeah,
So, let's see. Okay, so as far as shows, because I know you done performed a couple times, what's the best and worst show you ever did? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can start that, either one first.
The best show I ever did, I would have to say, it was with NSE, like when we were all kind of on one page. Yep. There used to be a lot of us.
I remember, man.
30, 40 of us. We used to go.
Hell yeah. I saw the Facebook names.
We used to go to clubs every weekend, shut them bitches down, beat niggas up, whatever, performing.
Hey, man, that's one thing I was just telling my cousin. People don't do that no more. That's like, I went to school for marketing. That's how people market it down here. You feel me? Like, that's straight marketing. All right, we just formed a group. We going everywhere together. Everybody gonna see you together. Everybody see your t-shirts. Go ahead, man.
I was gonna say, bro, low key, we was kind of like, I ain't gonna say we kind of started off kind of like the viral social media sensation.
I remember, bro. I was young, so I was looking at y'all. You feel me? So I know what you're talking about. Man.
I'm not claiming that. Like, I'm not claiming we started, but I am gonna say like we were very innovative.
Right.
Even when I got there, bro, we was. Them niggas was, they embraced each other. They embraced, we'd go to the club, we'd be 30, 40 deep. So it was one situation where we performed at the Majestic. And I was headlining. Like I wasn't, it used to be, some of the other members that would headline and I would be a feature.
Right.
But at this particular one, it was me, my songs, I mean, it was Pat J. It was used to be Jay Nasty used to throw statewide icebreakers.
Okay.
1,000 or better. It was doing it.
Yeah.
It was doing 1,000 or better.
Damn.
Every time he threw a party. Every time. And like we would go to most of them. We would perform at most of them. So that particular one we performed at, a lot of my people came out. Like a lot of my friends came out. My brother came out. My brother like that's a moment for me. I still got the pictures from that year. Like my brother came out. I'm 18, 19 years old. Yeah. I'm on stage rapping in front of 1,000 plus people. Look in the crowd, see my brother, I see my best friends, I see my sister, I see. You know what I'm saying? And we all on stage.
It's one of them moments where you was like, I'm damn near outside yourself. It's happening.
I was so happy, bro. I hit a fucking spin move.
Man.
I hit a fucking spin move, bro.
I ain't never been sad to spin around. That's
bro.
Right.
Bro, like, That shit was so
That's
fucking
crazy.
dope. That was a live moment. And what's crazy is it's kind of bittersweet because it happened so long ago.
Yeah.
And I haven't had that since.
Damn, okay.
I think I'm stuck in like a certain mode. Cause like I'm about to go to the next one. Like my worst one. My worst show was probably my couple first ones.
Okay.
Cause what happened was I would get fucked up.
Okay.
I would get really fucked up for these shows, bro.
Shout out to my homie that I'm about to laugh at this with when we listen back to this shit. Shout out to you, brother. Go ahead.
Bro, I would drink, smoke, nigga. We was popping beans. We was doing all type of shit, bro.
Go ahead. Yep.
So, like, when I used to do this in the studio sometimes, too. I had to literally grow out of this. Like, I had to be fucked up so much in these situations that I know how to function in the situation.
Hell yeah. Of course, you got to build your tolerance. That's real shit.
So, like, the first time, nigga, I forgot the words.
Damn.
So, like, I'm sitting there rapping, like, at first it was going fine. I'm coming out aggressive. I forget the word. I'm like, oh. Damn. And then they just wouldn't pop in my head to the point where, like, I'm literally just getting live to my own song. Yeah. Instead of, like, performing it. So, like, you know, like I kind of, you know, it's kind of looking goofy up there, but you know, it was a learning experience. Hell yeah! I ain't gonna lie, I did that a couple times. Damn, okay. I did that a couple times, bro, before I got it together. Yeah. Man, I did so many shows I can't remember some of them, but those, like them particular ones, them boys was terrible.
So at the moment of the fuck up, was it all right? I'ma stop. Like you said, you was getting hype. Was you not saying nothing and just jumping or something, or was you like, you know what I'm saying, like trying to add
the words? Was you
was you trying?
The words I did remember.
Okay,
I spat on.
Okay, yeah. That's
like if there's a word in this song, I'm gonna say it. Like, I'm already fucking up.
If there's the old melody,
I did. Hey, whatever that's gonna get me in my head. Like if there was a commentator, it was a nigga in my head. He'd be like, "Please get me off the stage. Next song, please." Next nigga, please. You know what I'm saying?
And this is why I don't drink before shows no more, yo. Yeah.
I don't drink before shows no more either. I smoke or whatever. Like I can bear, but like I don't just for the simple fact that like as a human, like you know when you get on there, you gonna feel yourself. You gonna
facts.
But like it could be a chance you might stumble or get hurt or hurt somebody else or bump into somebody and it become an issue. Or, you know what I'm saying? So
you
I don't
want to
really,
be too beside yourself when you. Yep.
If I am gonna drink before that, I'll sip. You know, I'm responsibly drinking.
After
that,
it's
on the pop.
Ain't all bets off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's it right there, brother.
Okay, them shows. I get you. All right, so a couple more. Let's see. Oh yeah, man. So what current goals do you have for your music? So and what I mean is, me and like just to give you an example, me and my bro Lamont, like I feel like because he write hooks, like this nigga could be in the industry tomorrow. You feel me? Like he could be on the radio. Like he's that good with writing shit that millions of people could bob their heads to. You feel me? I want the more. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's 40 people at my show. You feel me? Eye level. You feel me? Listening to what I'm saying, type shit. So and so. We both great at what we do, you know what I'm saying? But we just got two different goals in mind and we understand that. Straight. So what would you say, you know what I'm saying, is your and so this is another 2-part question. Is this goal that you about to explain the same way your goal started off? Like was that always your plan? You feel me?
Hell no, bro. That's a good question. Okay. Cause now the goal is more for survival.
Yeah, living off your art. Facts. Yep.
You know, not saying I don't love it.
Yeah, man, we gotta eat. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, man.
But back in the days, it was really for the popularity, to get noticed, to get the girls, to get the notoriety, to get the name. And, but I was so wrong with that shit, man. If I could do it, if I could go and do it again, I would have did things more like by the book. And then wilded out later on in my adult years. Like I wouldn't have wilded it out, cause it's like there's nobody there to really sit you down and be like, yo, stop. I know exactly what you're doing. I know exactly who you are. Stop. Who can tell you that? Who can tell you like I know what you're doing. I know exactly who you are. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, you know, can't too many people say that. So it's like...
And won't too many people say that.
Won't too many people say that, right.
Yeah.
So it's like, you just open to making mistakes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
You really just learning the hard way type shit. Like, just on your own.
Yeah. So, like, you know, the goal was really to be just somebody, bro. Because I just felt like nobody was really gave a fuck about a nigga like that. I had to really do some self deep thinking before I could really be comfortable enough with myself to share it with the world. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it wasn't about that at first. But now that I got a daughter, that I'm looking at all these situations, like, bro, like some of my best friends are getting murdered, bro.
Man,
some of my best friends are getting. It's niggas that I'm seeing the day before. Forget that. It's niggas that I'm seeing that morning.
Yep.
That's getting dropped later that night. My brothers, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that done been like, here, P-Ho something, if I ever needed it, or see me on my knuckles and pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, more so, in my head I always blame myself. I know it's selfish to blame myself and wrong, but like in my head I'm like, if I would have been in a different position in life, I could have changed his life or her life.
Shit, damn.
And if I would have did that, they would still be alive today.
Damn.
Like one of my friends, he had a lot of notoriety. Like he's actually one of the first niggas to make it downriver with the music. But we'll talk about that at another date.
Definitely can.
But you know, I've just felt like maybe if I was like on his level or maybe a level above, I could have been like, hey bro, let's get this money. Let's stop all this extra shit and let's get this money, this extra beefing and all this extra aggression, bro. Let's go out here, let's go here and get this money. I wish I would have been in a position to do that. Because a lot of these people probably, and I'm not even saying like, oh, if it wasn't for me, it'd still be alive. I'm not even saying that.
I know what you mean, man. It's like not being funny, bro. When somebody passed, that's the thing. When you're left with all of that energy and all those feelings, so you gotta internalize it however you can and say, okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you gotta go through that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would have happened if this happened? What would have happened if that happened? What would have? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I talked about it on my first pocket. Like, you know, to me it was one of my closest friends. You feel me? Like that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's unnecessary. So it's like it's a million things we say we wish we could have. Right. You know what I'm saying? Did, said, all that. Hell yeah, man. And that's all that happens. But I know what you mean, man. Like you want to be in a good position for your people. So that, you know,
right. So my people can be straight.
Hell yeah,
man. I got this family member, man, and he just be wilding, man. Just be wilding, man. Just like on some really dangerous shit, like. And I don't want nothing to really happen to him, you know. And I feel like if I don't hurry up, do this thing, I could be wrong about this too. I'm still growing as a person, but if I don't hurry up and do this thing, like it might be too late. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think about stuff like that like people don't even realize how like my brain is constantly working. Like there's no the concept of emptying your mind or emptying, you know.
Hell yeah.
I could never do.
Right.
Like you can't put me in like yoga class, or meditation class, or whatever the fuck you call it, and be like empty your mind. It's never gonna happen. It's always gonna be stuff there.
Like, why this bitch telling me that in my mind? What she got going?
Yeah, man.
not a conspiracy theories, bro.
But yeah, man, that's the goal, man. Survival.
Hell yeah, bro. So yeah, I mean, I think that's, you know what I'm saying. That shit was solid. Like, you know, you got anything else you want people to like? You feel like. Know, you know what I'm saying, about you, like, and, you know.
I honestly, like, I just appreciate people for lending their ears and their hearts to what I really gotta say.
That's fine.
I know, like, some of my shit, like, in some ways still vulgar, but it's a message.
Yeah.
People gotta realize I'm telling a real life story about my life.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I, you know, say certain things and people actually fuck with it, like it really means something to me.
Yeah.
So like, I just want to say like I appreciate everybody. I got the album coming out.
Let's talk about that, huh?
Yeah, I got an album coming out July 24th.
July 24th.
July 24th. It got pushed back. It really was July 1st.
Okay.
But I pushed it back to the 24th to honor Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Right.
Because that was like one of my, let me stop. That was my favorite basketball player of all time.
No bullshit.
Laker. I'm a Laker fan. I can't even remember being a Pistons fan or no other fan. I've always been a Laker fan since I was young, since I was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Kobe fan since I was a little boy. Everybody can vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I wanted to do something special to honor it because when he died, it really like broke my soul. Yeah. Like not in like a bad way to where like you got to put me on a Lifetime movie network, but like, that was like one of my role models, and like I felt like that was taken away from me because even as a grown man, I was still learning from him.
Man, he learned more. I learned more from him. Like the day he tore his Achilles, I learned more since that day than, you know what I'm saying. And I always admired him because I thought I liked his mindset. But when you see the mindset he had once, you know what I'm saying, you could just see when he was on the court, just like, you know what I'm saying, after the game, contemplating like, damn, I'm about to have to change it. I'm about to have to. But he didn't fret about that. He like shit from that day. You know what I'm saying? He switched like that type of mindset is just like, it ain't like, man, it ain't another one like it. Bro.
No, it's not. It's really not.
That shit is crazy.
I kind of look at my career in comparison to his career. I mean, it's not like, of course, you know, it's fucking Kobe.
It's relative, man. Everything relative.
You know, but it's like I've lost. I've stopped. I've wanted to trade. I've taken the last shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was involved in scandals. I won rings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, it really don't, you know, amount to nothing for real.
Yeah.
Because it's more so like, it's more so like, if Kobe. I'm sorry, like I'm struggling with this.
No, it's all good, man. Yeah, I get it, bro.
But like, he passed away. He passed on this great knowledge, you know, and I learned so much, and it kept me going. Like, other than that Nipsey video that we was talking about, it kept me going like even harder because it's like, if he lost all these times, he lost a chance. He won 3. Was losing for years and then won 2.
So yep. After the whole, like, and it's funny. The road to the 2 is where I actually picked up actually watching basketball daily. So like growing up, like, you know what I'm saying, I was literally the inside kid, but I was like the inside fat kid. Like, I'm the anime kid. You feel me? I was as far from sports as I could be. You feel me? Like wrestling, that was it. You feel me? And that's pro wrestling. Yeah. So like I was so far from it, but I remember that whole year, him running the first one, Detroit, right? The first of the 2.
The first
Detroit, then Boston, wasn't it?
The first, the Detroit, we lost against Detroit.
Right.
Because we had Shaq still.
Okay.
And Detroit beat us because they had the Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace,
right. Of course.
That was the year they. That was the year
I don't know why I felt, right.
Detroit won.
Yeah, of course. I'm saying I don't know why I felt like they played them twice. Who they played the first? Kobe's 4th championship, man. You know what I'm saying?
4th.
Because I know they beat Boston the last. You know what I'm saying? His last
4th,
championship.
Orlando.
5th
Boston.
Dwight and them. Okay.
Yep.
I remember the Pistons series because I was young at that time. But I'm like, damn. This was my first time hearing.
I even draw a blank sometimes. But I had to think for a second, so I don't want to give the wrong info.
Right. No,
it was Orlando.
Yep.
Last one, Boston, because we lost.
Yeah.
We lost against Boston, and we came back and beat them.
Right.
That year they won the chip.
And listen, since you're a Kobe fan, I want to. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. You feel this way, but I'm gonna say it on your behalf. Fuck David Stern. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that happened to like late in Kobe's career was his fault, 100%.
I understand.
The year we lost to the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul was supposed to come to the Lakers. Was he not?
Supposed to be there, bro.
David Stern says no. The same day he let the nigga go with Blake Griffin, DeAndre. He let so you know what I'm saying? Like
bro.
He stopped one super, like claim he's stopping the super team to create another one.
to create the super team.
Fuck him.
You want to know what's crazy? Like when we got Chris Paul, I was ecstatic. He was all ecstatic.
Yeah.
My cousin, another person I look up to, he was a Lakers fan. That's who really instilled that at me since I was a fucking baby.
Okay.
So like, he was ecstatic.
Yeah. I remember the feeling. Huh?
Then they took him back. I damn near peed on myself.
Bro.
I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
How?
Like how did?
And
it was already too good to be true, and then some shit happened. That's even.
I cried when it happened. Like when he got on the team, I cried, bro. Like it was tears. Like I tried to I was like, all right, bro, are you really crying? Let's check. No, you're crying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you're happy as fuck. That's just like when LeBron came into the Lakers, I cried.
Right. Yeah. Like. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, for a true Lakers fan, like, man, that shit is the epitome of ups and downs. You feel me?
I cried when Bron got there. And I cried when when Chris Paul allegedly got there.
Almost. So close, man. Well, yeah, he wouldn't have overworked himself if that wouldn't happen. He wouldn't have been working as hard as he was working his last.
He would have definitely had a chip already, bro.
Yeah, man. So yeah, like.
Yeah, fuck David Stern.
You feel me? More of the story.
Yeah, I was saying, my album, I wanted to do that. Right. I wanted to dedicate some portion of that to my mans who even made it possible, because I was about to quit. You know what I'm saying?
That Mamba mentality is real, man. Like if you're a Kobe fan, he come with that.
Yeah, man. And I threw him on the cover just to show my respect.
Nice.
But the album is really like it's a story, man.
Dope.
It's a story about where I came from when it. Remember I told you I stopped doing music for a while. It's really that story because that was one of my lowest points in life.
Of course.
Mixed with some of the newer stuff that I've been going through. So it's kind of like I'm giving you an update on what's been going on, but I'm also talking about how that past moment affected me to make the music that I'm making now. Even with the slower songs, like the R&B joints, they're talking about more so like a moment. Some of it's recent, but more so they moments. It's my life all put together in a way where it's like the audience can feel it's about them too.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a problem with that. I was making a lot of my music personal.
Yep.
Like I would literally say I might as well have said like, "What's up? It's JP." Some all over the hook.
It's just you.
Because it's like I'm talking about myself, but when I put it in a different, if I look at it from a different perspective, where like anybody could,
damn near third person. So instead of it being like dealing with it on such a micro, you make it macro to make it more digestible.
Like even with the song Translator, you be like, "Need a translator, don't know what you need."
Yeah.
Like that could have been something more personal, because it really was at first, but I opened it up so the audience can immerse themselves. That's what I'm looking for. Immerse themselves into what I was talking about.
Okay.
So like I feel like this album, it's the best, definitely the best work I've ever done. Definitely the best work I've ever done.
Man. That's great.
As far as like talent, I'm really showing my ass on here a little bit.
Got to.
The rapping, I'm really showing my ass a little bit. I developed a new sound.
Ooh.
So like, it's kind of like it's there. I got some features on there, man. That's crazy. I got Rado on there. I got Nia on there. I got a couple girls that used to sing for American Idol. Sheesh. I got them on there.
Yeah.
I got Calico, Landslide Calico, and them on
there. Man, this shit is about
it's like
And bro, and I'm a real fan, so hearing about this shit right now in person, I don't give a fuck how the people feel. This shit this shit got me hyped.
And that's what I appreciate, because it's like I've always been like this, bro. Even in school. Like this is why people liked me in school. This is why I had my own whatever in school. Like I went to a predominantly white school.
Okay.
And there was a group of black people. I was amongst that group of black people. But I always felt like I should have my own. I didn't want to be a part of something. I wanted to have my own something. So like when I branched off or whatever, like those people fucked with me harder than the black kids did. So like, even though like I'm still a hood nigga, bro, all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm still fuck with the niggas from the hood.
Exactly.
All day, but I wanted my own.
Yep.
So, you know, in comparison to what I was saying, it was like, when people, I would rather rock with somebody who fuck with me 100%, than fuck with me. I kind of fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? If it was a bad bitch over here and a regular girl over here, and the regular girl was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with you 100%, whatever you need, I'm riding and dying. But the bad bitch was like, I'm gonna fuck with you, but I don't know. I'm going with the other one.
Of course. You want the loyalty.
Man. Forget the looks, forget the glitter, the glamour. I don't care, bro. I don't care if you live in a box. If you fuck with me and what I'm doing, support what I'm doing, I'ma always fuck with you. I don't care if somebody look at me like, why you fucking with him? Why you fucking with him? You shouldn't be fucking with him. You should be fucking. I'm gonna fuck with him, bro.
Hell yeah. And that's where that's where your success gonna come from. That make a lot of sense just off the strength of, bro. I remember that feeling of like hearing some of your early shit and being like, damn, this comparable to the industry. You know what I'm saying? It used to be that very like distinct line in between, like, all right, this is underground, this is
a lot of niggas will say that. A lot of niggas will say that. I didn't know what that meant at first, right? But then I understood later on.
I mean, bro, it's your songwriting ability. You feel me? Like not too many people like can write songs.
That practice, like, bro. I used to be terrible. I used to be terrible at that.
I mean, but shit, bro, you also was practicing right, because I always been under the impression of, you can practice all you want to, but if you ain't practicing right, if you ain't doing the right thing, you gonna fuck up. If you lifting weights wrong, you gonna tear some shit. You feel me? Like you ain't gonna get no better. You're just gonna keep fucking yourself up. So that's why I say when people been doing music for 10 years, but still sound the same as they did when they started.
You wanna know why? Because people don't like to take constructive criticism. Everybody think they getting sunned or or taught. Somebody talking shit. Or you know, like, no, bro. Niggas is really, that's why I kinda really don't share. Like you, I know you gonna listen. Right. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you some game. You know what I'm saying? But like, you might come across a nigga that you might want to help, your friend, your buddy, say something to him like, hey bro, you know, if you do this like this, it'll be a little more fluent for you. And he look at you like, oh, I got it, bro, don't worry about it.
Yeah, they feel like you talking now.
No, I'm trying to help you. So you won't go, I don't want to see my mans go through this. So like,
wise people learn from their own mistakes. Smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others, right? Yeah, so like, when people be rapping, they be doing their thing, they be around a bunch of yes men. Yup. That's scared. Oh, that's fire, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro, that's scared. I'm not saying niggas is ass either.
I know what you mean, but if it's not fire, you shouldn't tell me it's fire.
Literally in the same spot that they was in. When I first, it's some people that's still in the same spot that they was in when I first started rapping. I done caught up to them. I got more clout than them.
Niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's niggas that was rapping before I started rapping that I done lapped 2 or 3 times. It happens. And it's like, if you can't sit down and be like, look, asshole, open your eyes. Start figuring out what you do wrong. This song is weak as fuck. Go back, retool yourself, go chill, come back and do it again.
Hell yeah.
And go on and go over it. I'm real hard on myself, bro. Like,
gotta be.
I might talk a lot of shit, but like, I'm really
it's because you put that work in. You know how many hours you spent getting that shit together. So when you come outside and it's effortless, they don't know that you've been in the house for 10,000 hours.
Right,
you feel
bro.
Me?
They don't know that. They don't know that.
Like,
they don't know. I almost failed high school writing raps.
Damn.
I almost failed high school writing raps.
Hell yeah.
I didn't study. I was writing raps. I was trying to. You know,
you knew what you wanted.
Yeah,
you knew what you was like, and so, yeah, bro. I could never knock the dream. You know what I'm saying? Especially if niggas really working. You feel me? That's right. Like, it just can't happen.
Right.
And so,
like, for the album, you know, I just, you know, hope people appreciate like where exactly like I'm coming from with this. I don't want nobody to think that you know, this is solely about any particular person or what have you. This is just my thoughts in general, my real life. You know what I'm saying?
Name for the album?
It's called Run It Back.
Run It Back.
I called it Run It Back because, like I was just saying, like I was about to quit.
Right.
I was about to quit this shit, and back when we used to hoop, 'cause I used to be a hooper.
Of course, yeah.
Back when we used to hoop a lot all around the city and whatever, I used to, like, when we used to lose or when somebody used to lose, he'd be like, run that shit back, or run it back, run it back, run it back.
Of course.
Without even, if you a real nigga, without question, you running that game back.
You got to.
Right?
It's like letting somebody make their money back when y'all shoot. You ain't just.
Ain't nobody gonna say, nah, bro, you ain't got, you know.
It's just not honorable to do.
Yeah, it's not honorable to say no when somebody tell you to run that shit back. You know, as much as niggas want to, you know.
Yeah, because niggas ain't won till all that energy spent, all that money spent, everything done. Like,
facts.
Like, that's what you know. Okay.
So it's like,
I like that, man.
Yeah, so like Run It Back, you know, I had to, the basketball, the Kobe reference, I felt like that all fit together. And I put, it's pictures on there, and they like in the form of photographs.
Okay.
Because I wanted that on there, and there are also pictures from my Facebook, because I wanted that on there specifically. I could have put me sitting on a car with a bunch of money, you know, I could have did anything, you know, but I wanted that specifically because those moments were special to me in my life. That's on there. It's not the most special moments, but there are special moments in, you know, my music career.
Right.
So, like, had to put that on there, my baby picture on there to show growth, shit like that.
Hell yeah.
But, bro, I appreciate you having me.
Of course, man, bro. We got to do this shit again. Matter of fact, you said July 24th, right?
Yep.
So 7/24. Bet, man. Well, we do it like this. Either if you want to let it cook for a week, you know what I'm saying, we can do that, or even a weekend to release. If you want to come back through, bro, the door open. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, we can get to everything we can get to and some more, bro. Like, so, best of luck to you. You know what I'm saying? It's
my guy,
your boy Juice. We got
NSE JP He.
All right, and actually, one more thing. You trying to give them socials? Social media?
Let me, Instagram is NSE_JP.
Got you.
Twitter, NSE_JP. Facebook, Jalen NSE JP. You could pretty much Google NSE JP in this.
And matter of fact, I'm going to get the links. I'll just put them in the description too. So, description below. Hey, everybody stay up. Peace, Black Power.